I've become deeply moved by the story of Azim Khamisa, who was an international banker until his 20-year-old son Tariq was shot in the back by a 13-year-old gang member. Azim's response to the murder had heroic and profoundly spiritual dimensions. He reached out to the grandfather of his son's killer and proposed that together they start a foundation designed to prevent kids from killing other kids. Later, I read a compelling book about the impact of war on the human soul, written by a psychiatrist named Ed Tick. Ed and his wife Kate Dahlstedt have been leading groups of Vietnam vets who've never been able to forgive themselves for what they did during the Vietnam War back to the actual places where they fought, where they killed, and where their souls became disconnected almost 40 years ago.
I say, okay, who's the culprit here? Is it Tony, who took my son's life at the age of 14 to prove himself to the gang? Or is it a young African-American boy that was forced by societal forces to join the gang and then kill my son to prove himself to the gang? If you fix that, you can improve society. You say, hanging from the highest pole, he took my one and only son. How does that improve society? So what happened to Tony is when I met him and offered him this job, I think I gave him space to redeem himself. And redemption is a very big piece of the story, as it is of Vietnam, that they're going back to give back and connect.
So does this strike a chord in you, Ed, to hear about this note of redemption?
The survivors of both the giving and receiving of violence are searching for redemption. People must feel what they did. And they must go through times of terrible pain, anguish, and soul searching. We throw that term around, but it's a real term. Our souls are anguished and are in search of a path of redemption. They don't want to stay in hell, the hell of having destroyed, the hell of having taken life, the hell of feeling oneself as an agent of evil. So these veterans who do go back have the courage to say, I want to heal, I'm looking for something more, I'm willing to face my own inner demons by returning to the places I fought, the people I harmed, and entering into a common humanity with those they previously harmed.